color palettes and swatches. So I'm just going to start off just by drawing in a simple rectangle, just something to see on the screen. Very quickly change the color. And one way I'm going to do set up the color palette is just by going to a website. So I'm going to do a search for Adobe Color, and it should be the first pick, Color Palette Generator. So there's some really good options here from Adobe. You can go for some. You can start to make your own color palettes. You can upload an image, and it'll extract the color palette from it. You can explore other options that other people have made, other ones that are some others that are trending. If you sign in, it will automatically link to your Adobe files, and you can just add it to your library, or you can download the individual ASC files. But the thing that's really important if you want to change the color is copying these hex code numbers. So for example, if I just copy this one, I come over here, I make sure that this rectangle is selected, double click, and the hex code is automatically selected. And I'm just going to paste by doing Control C on a PC or Command C on a Mac. And it should, there it is. It should paste it. Let me try a different color so it stands out a little bit more. Copy this one. Paste it. And now I've changed the colors. Another website that I use quite a bit, like this other one, it's a little bit more interactive, is coolors.co. This one's really nice because it's a color generator. So just click here, start the generator. And just by using the space bar, I can just click the space bar and go through multiple colors. Sometimes I click through them fairly quickly, and if you accidentally pass one up, you can just always go back. And say, for example, I want something like this. I like these three in the middle, so I'm going to lock these three, and I'm going to hit the space bar, and it'll give me, it'll change the color thing based on the three that I've locked. And you just scroll through them until you find some other colors that you like. And then once you do, again, you just copy this hex code. So I click down here, copy it, go back to Illustrator, and paste it. And now I have that as a color thing. If I want to start to save some of these colors, like say, for example, this is the color palette that I want to use, and I want to start to save all of these different colors, I can go to a next one, for example, copy it. I can come over here to my swatches. I can click on my swatches. If your swatches are not located over here, you can always come up here and go to Window, Swatches, and just click on there. And this window should pop up. I can now drag this color swatch from here over here, and it's now added it. I can add a different one. And I can drag this from here all the way to my swatches. And now I have both of those swatches. So if I add another rectangle and say, I can just click on one of these two swatches that I want to be the color of. Or if I have a line, for example, and say I want this line to be a certain color. Let me just make it a little bit thicker. Make sure I'm on the actual line. And now I can change the color of that line. And if I no longer want the swatches, I can just click and drag them into the trash. And that's it, just very quick ways to do color palettes and adding them to your swatches.